Today we're giving you some filming tips on the Canon R50. Now, some things to think about when filming with your Canon R50 or mirrorless camera is the fact you're going to make sure it's easy to use, easy to set up, and the location is great. Now, say you've done your plan, you've worked out where you're filming and all that sort of jazz, you want to think about what you really need from your camera. Now, play around with shutter speed and ISO depending on the settings that you want for the video of your particular video, but something I would massively recommend if you are a beginner is think of these things to think about. So, flip touch screen on the camera is very intuitive. Once it's on, you just tap the screen and it will focus on that object. So for example, as I'm moving around, the camera is focusing on my face and following my face around, keeping me in shot and slightly blurring out the background, making your video look more improved. Now, a great thing about this camera, it does have a microphone jack, which means you can attach a microphone to this camera, as you'll probably see in the B-roll, making it really helpful, and this will massively improve your audio. Now, the R50 does have a very nice internal microphone, which is perfectly fine for outdoor filming if it isn't windy, and for indoor filming. But if you are outside like today and there is a bit of a breeze, or you just want that more improved audio, I massively recommend an external microphone. Now, something else to think about is I would put it onto video mode, let the camera AI do all the heavy lifting for you, and bear in mind that this awesome interchangeable lens camera will do all the heavy lifting for you. Now, you can change the lens, so it does come with an 18-45mm, which is perfectly fine for starting out in video, but to bear in mind some little things, I would set it onto 18 and off you go. Down the road, you might want to think about perhaps a 50mm pancake lens, or just stick it on 50mm, and just bear in mind that you have a slight crop, but you can go fully out and you can see everything around you and you can see exactly what you're filming, which makes filming really intuitive. Now, I would massively recommend a spare battery that's fully charged, a tripod, which will be your best friend when recording your video, and something else to think about is I would have the lens just slightly above eye level, and that will make just the video look a bit more professional. But play around with different modes, play around with different the settings, the environment, what's going on around you, and that just makes video more easier. Now, I'm Dave from TVR Creators, and I'll make weekly content on the best cameras and the easiest cameras to help you improve your video and so much more. If that sounds interesting, you don't forget to like and subscribe, and why not buy us a coffee? Link to all this in the description below. Now, a few things you might want to think about is the lighting that's going around, what location you are, if it's night, day. Bear in mind that the low light on the R50 is very good, but you might want to improve that with some better lighting, or just a light to have in the background, or if you're filming indoors, you might want to, have some light or floodlight or key light. But if you're outdoor like today, just bear in mind where the sun is. I tend to find you don't want the sun directly at the lens, otherwise you'll just look all sort of blacked out sort of thing, or sort of very dark looking, and also just maybe have the sun on a slight angle, have the sun behind you, but maybe at a slight angle so it's not blinding you, so you can see what you're recording, and just sort of, see what's around in the local area, explore the area, go on different levels, make your video more interesting. You could use different things. I'm doing a bit of David Attenborough, have different things behind. You can be like hello and all that sort of jazz, and you can use the environment to your advantage, making your videos more interesting. But my best advice really is to experiment with your camera, have fun with your video, and see what nature brings you in your local area. I hope this video really is giving you value. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and if you're getting value, I'll tell you what, in a moment I'm going to leave you 2 end cards that are going to bring you even more value. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, put them in the comments below and I'll do my best to answer them. I'm Dave. See you next time.